Today I will show you 25 things that have worked for me and stood the test of time. Number 1, which backpacks have proven their worth? The one I used a lot is the C-Packs Arc Haul, and I'm very satisfied with this pack. It's a great choice, especially if you live in the US. For those of us who live outside the US, there might be some cheaper options. Currently, I mostly use the Hyberg Atila DCF. It works just as well as the C-Packs, but has the added advantage of coming standard with 2 shoulder pockets and 2 hip pockets. It's also significantly more affordable. I'm very satisfied, and it currently is my go-to backpack because it's lightweight, comfortable, minimalist and practical. The Aonij is smaller with a capacity of 35 liters, and I primarily use it for ultralight summer trips. The Naturehike has a capacity of 65 liters. It is the only one with a frame, and it's my go-to backpack for winter tours. I try to keep my training as simple and efficient as possible. I regularly do strength training, focusing on core and legs. Among several exercises, the following are the most important to me. Various squat variations, deadlifts, step-ups, as well as occasional exercises specifically targeting the thighs and calf muscles. Of course, I also strive to train my entire body as evenly as possible to avoid imbalances. While it's possible to train at home, it doesn't work for me personally because I struggle to find the necessary motivation. That's why it's essential for me to actually leave the house and go to the gym. Aside from that, I also go running 3 to 4 times a week. And thanks to various yoga videos on YouTube, I even managed to motivate myself to stretch occasionally. I don't follow a strict training plan, but let my body decide whether it's better to stretch or train on any given day. My only rule is to do something every day, whether that's just 15 minutes of yoga, a short run or some strength training. I'm neither a pro nor a fitness trainer, but this is what works for me. And besides my body, it's primarily my mind that benefits from the regular activity. Number 3, footprints. 3 footprints that have proven to be effective are these lightweight Tyvek mats, the magic carpet from Hammocks, and this foam pad from Gossamer gear. The long hiking pants I've used the most are the Abisko hike by Fjällräven and a cheap zip-off pants from Decathlon. For winter I use a softshell pant from Mountain Equipment. In summer I usually wear shorts from a Revolution Race. Number 5, shovel. To bury my number 2, I found this very lightweight and sturdy shovel from Bogler to be the best. Cooking. My go-to setup is still the BRS 3000 stove paired with the 750 milliliter titanium pot from Toaks. A great alternative is the set from Firemaple. It's still relatively lightweight, and the pot has a heat exchanger that makes everything more efficient, which is particularly useful in colder conditions. My alcohol stove remains the ultralight version of the X-Boil. I've also had great results with this titanium pan and my trusted indestructible MSR Spork. Which sleeping pad performed best? Last year I've tested a wide variety of sleeping pads, and to sum it up, all the ones I currently have performed good. The Thermarest XLite mummy-shaped pad has proven itself especially on long ultralight trips. The Nemo All Season is, in my opinion, a bit more comfortable but also slightly heavier. The same goes for the Rapid SL by Big Agnes. Both have worked great on shorter 2 to 3 day trips. This year I will continue experimenting with new options, but I can definitely see myself frequently using the well-balanced Nemo All Season. For winter conditions I liked the Nemo Extreme, but also the Thermarest X-Term worked very good. Based on my experience, ignoring lab-tested R values, I would even say that the Thermarest is the warmer pad overall. Of course, this only becomes relevant if you are venturing out in sub-zero temperatures or sleeping on a snow surface. Overall, both pads have proven themselves to be reliable options for the winter. This fleece from Patagonia has definitely proven itself. It has been with me on every single trip so far, and I will continue to bring it along. These generic €30 sunglasses have been with me on almost every trip, and I'm really impressed that they did not break yet. The sleeping system that has truly proven itself is the Zenbivi, which I've brought along on many trips. I also get to test new quilts and sleeping bags, and this year I was especially impressed by Rockfront, a small company which created some good and affordable products. But the Zenbv remains my go-to choice and has never let me down. When it comes to food, the following items worked well for me. Mini salamis, Babybel cheese, dark chocolate, protein bars. For freeze-dried outdoor meals, I've tried all the brands and will continue to mix it up for variety. On longer tours, I always carry a small bottle of olive oil. This is the best instant coffee I've found. For breakfast, I like whole grain cereal, which I enhance with lots of seeds and grains. I'm quite minimalistic and not much of a cook. In fact, I only cooked once in the past year a whole grain toast, which turned out pretty good. My Sunhoody has also proven itself. In combination with a cap, it provides excellent sun protection, allowing me to use less sunscreen. Among the many tents I've tested, the following stood out last year: the Nemo Hornet, the Naturehike Cloud Up 2, the Lanshan, and the Dursten X Dome. A winter highlight was spending some nights in the Pomoli tent with a stove. In addition to tents, I've done some great trips where I only used the tarp. Two models that stood out were from Tatonka and DD Hammocks. I plan to test more models this year once winter is over. I sometimes go months without using my massage gun, but over the past weeks, for example, I've been using it more frequently to address specific areas of muscular tension. For me, the tension typically starts in my lower back, travels along the side of my glutes and down to my thighs. With the massage gun, I can relax these muscles in just a few minutes. Chest bags. I hit that jackpot with those two chest bags from Wild Sky Gear and OMM. I alternate between them and both work good for me. My ultralight camping chair and my foldable camping table have been very useful. I brought the chair along on a few trips, but mostly these two items help me shoot my videos. I love sleeping in a hammock. Last year I particularly enjoyed the Ticket to the Moon setup, especially because they introduced new and lightweight quilts. Everything from the hammock to the underquilt and tarp fit together, making the entire setup way faster and easier. Socks that have proven effective are these merino socks from Smartwool, these toe socks from Injinji. For winter I use a pair of snug merino socks, some loose, slightly higher cut merino socks, and extra warm winter spare socks made from alpaca wool. I've been using the same two jackets for a long time now. This is my lightweight jacket from Black Diamond for warmer days and my thicker down jacket from Decathlon for the winter. Base caps that worked well is this one from Decathlon and these two no-name caps from Amazon. They are simple, affordable and work just fine. In addition to my three favorites, the Topo Athletics, Lone Peak and Magna Light, I want to mention the Tracker Winter, which has become my absolute favorite for winter tours. For occasions when I need proper boots for crampons, I opted for the Scarpa Rebel Light. Those boots are slightly wider than others in this category and have proven to be a great choice. Number 23, my Buff neck warmer. This exact merino neck warmer has been with me on every single trip, and that is why it absolutely deserves a spot on the list of all the items that have proven their worth. You can find more tips in these videos. I hope this was helpful and I see you in the next one.